Hello everyone. Today is a sad day. Today I found out that love doesn't conquer all. Not when your girl is using you, but I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about Mario and Peach. Cause that biatch is playing our boy Mario! Sorry, I'm getting a bit worked up. Let me start from the beginning. I believe that Peach is using Mario for her own personal gain. Bowser may be in on it, but Peach definitely is. Her kidnappings are not the damsel in distress they seem to be, and Mario saving Peach isn't just a lover saving his one true love. No. I'm about to unveil a massive conspiracy that has plagued the Mushroom Kingdom since its very establishment. This is like 9/11 conspiracy big, and if I'm right, it'll alter the entire way we look at the Mario franchise. So if you're ready to uncover the truth with me, let's go! So let's go over what usually happens in a Mario game. It's important to establish a timeline so that we can refer to it when we begin to uncover the truth of what's really happening. Normally, Mario and Peach are together, sometimes with Luigi, sometimes with Toads, sometimes with whoever happens to be around, just hanging. Everything seems fine until Bowser appears to kidnap Peach. Boom! There he is. And he always gets her! Let's just stop for a moment to think about this. If you were the monarch of an entire kingdom, wouldn't you plan on having a royal guard and not just a plumber, but like a guy and some people whose actual job is to actually protect you because they're trained in the art of combat and it's their duty? I mean, here in the US of A, the president has the Secret Service. They're people dedicated to laying down their lives to protect the president if necessary. Yet the Mushroom Kingdom has no such thing. I wonder why that is. Maybe Peach wants to be kidnapped. But whatever, Peach has no real guard to protect her from kidnappings despite Bowser making it a 3-decade-old tradition at this point. So Peach gets kidnapped, which prompts Mario, either on a solo journey or with his brother and fungus friends, to chase after the captured princess through 8 different worlds that I assume aren't part of the Mushroom Kingdom. So Mario works his way through each level, plundering as he goes. Have you forgotten? Mario grabs gold coins in each level he visits. Those aren't yours, Mario. You're just taking money from a foreign land for your own personal gain. But can you really blame him? I mean, if people are just going to leave their hard-earned cash out nonchalantly, they're probably gonna get robbed. Especially if that cash comes in the form of shiny gold coins. Nevertheless, Mario goes through multiple levels collecting coins and conquering castles. Once he makes it through all 8 levels, he comes to Bowser's castle, which is massive, and it should be. It's a king's home after all. So he invades the castle, beats up Bowser, and saves the princess. Peach is so thankful that she does absolutely nothing for Mario. I mean, sometimes he gets a small peck on the cheek, but whatever. It's basically nothing. And this series of events has happened dozens of times at this point. It all seems perfectly innocent at first glance, but let me show you what's really going on. Peach getting kidnapped multiple times without a change in strategy is already strange, which made me start looking into why Peach might want to get kidnapped. And when you follow the dots logically, it actually makes a lot of sense. Let's just assume for the time being that Bowser is in on the gig and Peach is allowing Bowser to kidnap her. So Peach gets taken to Bowser's castle while they wait for Mario to come rescue her. Meanwhile, Mario, in his shroomed out haze, is going outside the Mushroom Kingdom to collect hundreds, if not thousands, of gold coins. In the process, he comes across multiple fortresses, each one headed by Bowser's offspring. So, in medieval vendetta fashion, Mario conquers these castles and disposes of each ruling lord. You see, Bowser rules his kingdom like a feudal king. He gets the best, most central land, then sets up vassals who are related to him through blood or marriage or whatever, to take care of the land outside of the city. These vassals can be dukes or knights or anyone loyal to the crown, so it makes sense that Bowser would give his lands outside of World 8 to his children to protect and guard. Obviously, they completely fail as they get ransacked by Mario in his crusade for justice and love. Mario then gets Peach back from Bowser and takes her back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Seems like nothing has changed, right? Wrong. Remember that Mario has been collecting gold coins the entire time he was traveling to get Peach. Did you ever wonder what happened to all that gold after Peach is saved? Have you ever noticed that Mario doesn't exactly live in a big house? In that he still has to live with his brother despite the fact that they find hundreds of gold coins on every adventure? With that amount of wealth coming in every year, you'd assume that they'd be able to at least get themselves up in a castle much like Peach's. That they could quit plumbing and live a life of luxury. That they might even wear something besides dirty overalls. But none of these things happen. Why? Where does that money go? Funny enough, I was actually doing research from another video when I found the answer. You see, treasure hunting or finding a treasure trove is actually taxable. The term treasure trove actually appears in US tax law. If someone finds wealth, even though it's not normal income, the government can still tax it. Here's just one example of that happening. A couple found a buried can in their yard, and within that can was about $10 million worth of rare gold coins. Now, logically, you would assume that these people would get to keep all that money, but in reality, the state of California and the federal government are actually going to take about half of it. There was actually another court case example where a guy bought a used piano for $15 and found $5,000 inside of it. The IRS said that $5,000 was taxable income, and the courts ruled in favor of the IRS. So there's actually many real-world examples of people finding money and then the government taxing it. But we're not talking about the real world here. We're talking about the Mushroom Kingdom, which is far, far worse. You see, the United States is a democratic republic, and because of this, the representatives set the tax laws. But this isn't how it works in a monarchy. The monarch can make whatever law he or she wants, and as long as they have the power and wealth to back it up, there really isn't anything anyone else can do about it. So all that gold is taxable at whatever rate Peach decides it's taxable at, even if it wasn't found inside of the Mushroom Kingdom. And based on Mario's perceived wealth, she's taking practically all of it. Mario never seems to get any wealthier throughout the series, yet Peach is able to maintain a castle and a kingdom under her thumb with her wealth. This is a massive conspiracy. Peach is allowing herself to be captured so that Mario, when on his quest, goes on and ransacks other kingdoms, but all of that money is ending up in Peach's purse rather than Mario's. What a bitch! Now, I know that many of you think that we always portray Mario and Peach in a negative light, so I'm going to offer a saving grace example to clarify why this might not be such a bad thing, or why it might not be a dick move for Peach to take all of Mario's money. We all know that gold is seemingly infinite in the Mario universe, and that gold coins is the standard currency of the Mushroom Kingdom. As a monarch, you don't want your currency to be completely unlimited. A currency needs a limited supply in circulation, or else the value of that currency becomes completely inflated because it's too easy to get a hold of. Imagine if every person in the world had 1,000,000 gold coins. Would those coins be worth anything? No, they'd be practically worthless because everyone has so many of them. There needs to be a demand for currency that's larger than the supply. If there's too much currency in circulation, then that currency becomes completely worthless. So Peach taking all of Mario's gold coins may not actually be a bad thing after all. If she's trying to save her kingdom's economy, she may be allowing herself to be captured so that she can take all the coins Mario collects out of circulation. This would lower the total number of coins in her kingdom and prevent new coins from being introduced into circulation, allowing the coins in Mushroom Kingdom to retain their value. But Peach would need to know some economics to have such a ridiculous plan in mind, so I tend to lean towards her trying to steal all of Mario's wealth. But hey, that's just me. What do you think Peach is trying to do? Do you think she's trying to help her kingdom, or steal from Mario? Really, I could see it going either way, but maybe I'm just a pessimist. I actually stopped working on another Mario script because I came up on this one, so I'll get back to the original plan in a little bit. So expect another plumber-based video coming in the upcoming weeks. As always, thanks for watching, and I'd like to give a shout out to a bunch of generous people who really helped the channel out. The thanks go out to Jacob Attelian, Mark Pierce, Zach Bartos, Chad Vanelstein, John Goodwill, Darwin1, and Lady Miranda Dogson. Hopefully I pronounced everyone's names right, and thanks so much for supporting us on Patreon. You guys are really helping us out, and thanks to all our other patrons as well. And thanks to you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. My name's Grant, and I'll see you later.